All right. Welcome to Bitcoin Crypto News Online. I'm your host, Shane. We've got a lot of great information that is very, very positive. Now, we know Bitcoin's been going sideways for about a week. If you've listened to my podcast, then you know that is something we predicted, that before we hit that 100,000 or on the way to that 100,000, we would get some sideways action for a week to a month before another big pump and new price discovery. So let's take a look at the charts. We are holding steady at 3.1, almost 3.2 trillion dollars. We want to see this push up to 4 trillion. We know things are going to be happening when that happens. Bitcoin number one, we're up 4.9% for the week. Ethereum's up 1.3% for the 24-hour. Right now, a little bit of down action. Next top 10 would be Solana, XRP, Dogecoin, Cardano, and number 10. And other prominent coins going up to number 20 would be Tron, Shiba Inu, Avalanche, Toncoin. We've got Sui at 17, Chainlink, Wealth, Bitcoin Cash at number 20. Pepe has been hitting some great gains, 53% for the week, but we have been going down. People are taking profit. Polkadot at 22, Near Protocol, and Litecoin at 26 for honorable mentions. Now, what's going on is altcoin season. You saw that in the title. Look at what's happening with altcoin season. It is getting hotter. This is just the beginning. Right now, some people are taking profit with some altcoins. These are probably investors that's been in a long time. They want that money back out. They're spooked. They're not ready to see all-time highs. They're not ready to see altcoin season. That is what has brought us down on these bumps here. But right now we are climbing back up. Altcoin season pretty hot at 41%. I mean, not really hot, but hotter than it has been in the last few months. Only a couple spikes above that. We're getting into the dark green blue zone here, 50%. That's pretty hot. Altcoin season is considered when we get up in this 70-75 percentile. That is when it is on and the massive gains are to be had. That is a small window for those that are able to grab the gains in that area. The time blockchain to halving, of course, we're getting closer to halving. I like the stats per USD. You can only buy 1,106 stats for $1 US. Stack those stats. Fear and Greed Index, we are looking at CoinGlass here, coinglass.com. It is up. We are in extreme greed. You can see here it's gone up quite a bit. And the selling, some selling has happened. Some profit taking has happened. Let's look at our price prediction. This is our Coin Codex price prediction. It has gone up quite a bit. This is based off primarily the 50-day and the 200-day moving average, amongst other chart indicators that tell us where the chart should be. So when we're in a bull market, which the sentiment is bullish, the fear and greed is way up, it's going to push our 5-day prediction up to an amount that we may or may not see, but definitely projecting an upward movement, and has been pretty dependable for upward movements on a week-by-week basis. So the 5-day is $101,364. It is really heating up. 1 month prediction, $110,000 in 3 months, not much higher than that. So our predictions are going up quite a bit. Here is Titans of Crypto on X. You can go there and see, it's got a lot of great charts there. This chart is predicting a potential scenario. Please remember, none of this is investing advice. Do your own research. I'm not your investment advisor. We're just talking shop. We're just looking at charts. We're talking price. We're quoting other people and their predictions. So act accordingly. But if you look at this trajectory line right here, we are headed very clearly to the $150,000 line if this trend is to continue and we stay within this funnel right here, it is surely going to happen at some point in the next year. So that is good news. Here's another wonderful chart from Timothy Peterson here on X. If you look at what is going on here, we can see the pre-flight to all new highs. We can see the ignition point, and that is basically what is potentially in store, that we would rocket up at this point in the second stage of the market. And yeah, here is that dip. You see the first stage, ignition, and boom, shakalaka, as they say, we're on our way. Some other news, Bitcoin's daily pageant targets $125,000 Bitcoin here on Cointelegraph by Rajaman Tamuli. And he tells us here the price is going to move to its all-time high. It's going to break out above 93,000, our previous all-time high, and the next could be 125K, potentially. I think we're going to struggle around the 100,000, but this would be great. I would love to hear this. I would love to see this. A 12% rise over the past 7 days, and the asset is up 31% for the month as prices continue to consolidate near the all-time high, which is true. We've been between 89 and 90,000 for quite a while now, for a week in this hyper quick market. But you can see here a short change greater, and we definitely push above that 95,000 mark very easily. A 40% rise could unfold over the next few days, according to technical analysis that demonstrate a very bullish outlook. And we would all love to see that. During a consolidation period, Super Bitcoin Bro, anonymous technical analysis, indicated BTC had formed a bullish pennant on the daily chart. There it is right there, followed by a consolidation period at a higher price at the end of the range. This is the magic that could push us out to a positive price breakout, pushing us up to $125,000, up 40% from its current price point. And that is good. However, it's important to note the success rate of bullish pennant is about 54%. So it's not guaranteed, but it is something in the cards. And we want to keep an eye out for that. We want to emphasize that I believe right here the 100,000 is going to be a mark. That is going to be a fighting point that we're going to hit several times, right up to it or right around that 100,000 mark many times before we're going to do another straightforward flat line to get over and beyond that. And that's just my speculation. You know, you do your research, but yeah, any close above our last all-time high would signal another price discovery point for BTC. They do have ways of indicating what that is, and that indication does indicate that it could be 100 up to 125,000. So pretty cool. I definitely would like to see that. OCC notices suggesting a impending launch for spot Bitcoin ETF option trading. This is in the cards. This could happen as early as tomorrow. Okay, Cointelegraph tells us, Turner Wright tells us, this could happen as early as November 19th. What will this do? This will launch Bitcoin's price up considerably. If this is approved, and they're expecting that it will be, we just don't know the day, the spot BTF, this will take a few days after it's approved, and then the BTCs will be pouring in, and potentially we will see a jump. There's the request right there, and hopefully this will help us push to the 100,000 or above level this month or by Thanksgiving. A lot of people are predicting a big Thanksgiving Day jump. People are going to have a lot of time on their hands. They might just decide to buy $100 or $200 worth of Bitcoin, which if several thousand people do this, or tens of thousands of people do this around the world, it is going to create a big jump for us. That would be super exciting. All right, so if you haven't liked and subscribed, please like and subscribe. I had a nice turnout for my speaking engagement in Ponderay. You probably heard me talk about that. People had a lot of rudimentary questions. I will try to get that out on the video for the channel here, but the volume is not the greatest. So if you want to listen to it, you are going to have to crank the volume up. And I just need to add that disclaimer to the front of the video. And so let's get into some more news that is going to push Bitcoin up. This is today, by the way. We're talking right now, today, the 18th. This was not long ago, just, gosh, few hours ago. Michael Saylor's MicroStrategy added an additional 51,780 Bitcoins for $4.6 billion. This is adding to the stress of the supply. The supply shock is going to happen. The exchanges are playing around as much as they can, scraping off as much Bitcoin to sell to these big institutional buyers. But yeah, it is going to happen, guys. XRP, new price records are happening. So if you're an XRP army person, congratulations to that. And yeah, meme coins, some of them have been popping, some of them have been taking profit. So again, altcoin season is still upcoming, but altcoin money is in play right now. So act accordingly. That is it. I have given you the biggest news headlines and updates, charts that look quite favorable for us in the upcoming week or so. So stay tuned, and I will talk to you tomorrow, God willing. I am out for now.